Okay, so it's been a while since I've posted a video, and this is a very different video, but I want to talk about something that happened during something called summer camp. But, so I don't want to give too much information about what, exactly happened or where I went. Yeah, never mind, but, so, this kid. Well, no. Here are the names of these kids. Well, I'm not going to use their real names. I'm going to give them fake names. Ben. Let's name one. I can't not think of it. Names worth of crap. 1 second. Ben, Jack, Bob. Ben, Jack, Bob, and, 1 sec. Okay, I thought of the name. Ben, Jack, Bob, and James. These were not all of, but some of the people in my, camp. Now, there are a bunch of different, camp areas with a group of people, but this was some of the people, most important people in this story of my camp. So, me and my camp, oh yeah, one of them isn't though. Me and my camp were walking, to this one thing where we could kind of just hang out and do random stuff. Okay? Then, this random kid just comes running through here. I think it was Ben, Jack, Bob, and James. Okay, I think that's what it was. But this random kid, which I'm just gonna call James was running through and we don't know who this kid is. He's just running around and chasing this one kid named Jack. In our camp, we all thought, a lot of our camp thought Jack was kind of annoying. And so they and me, because I don't know him all that well, we were just thinking, they're probably just messing around or something. And this other kid, James, seemed kind of annoying, chasing him, screaming and crap. But when we get to the place, Jack tells staff that the kid had been chasing him. James had been chasing Jack with a knife. Jack told the staff that. I didn't really know to trust him or not because I don't know him that well. Everyone else in my camp was kind of freaking out because no one saw the blade. One of them, the one I'm gonna call Ben, saw him swing at Jack, but no knife or anything. So we're kind of stressed out, freaking out and everything, and we decide to just go on a little walk to calm down. We go on a walk, we see this kid, Jack. Wait, no, it was James. We inform the staff that James is over there. The staff bum rushes him, and, they get him. He had a knife on him. We have no idea what happens to him. Aren't told what happens to him, but we just go on with our day. So, the next day, we are going later in that day, we're going to the pool. During the pool, you have to have a friend to be at the pool with you. And that friend can be in your camp or not in your camp. You just have to have a friend to enter the pool. My whole camp was partnered with each other, I was the only one left out. So I was partnered with this random kid I don't know. So I'm just hanging out. And then someone gets added to my camp. This kid, James, happened to get added to my partner. Not camp. He did not get added to my camp. My partner, sorry. You can have a partner of 2 or 3. He got added to my partner of 3. It was 2, but now 3. So I'm like, hey, Bob, I kind of have the, knife kid in my, camp. At this point, we don't know his name. But, Bob looks at him and says he looks kind of like a normal kid. So where I'm like, okay, hopefully everything's gonna be fine. So in this pool, you have these like friend tag things that say your name, and it also says which camp area you sleep in. So after the pool, after the pool, James finds out where we sleep and calls Bob over and says these words, "Hey Bob, what would you do?" Well, I mean, he didn't say "Hey Bob," he said his actual name, but "Hey Bob, what would you do if I came over to your camp and killed everyone?" And then Bob says, "With what?" Then James says, "With a knife." Bob's kind of just silent. Later that day, James tells Bob again, "Remember what I said." And then, at dinner, James makes a direct threat to Bob, saying, "I will kill you." So, we decide, Bob and Ben, this is the first, only time I'm going to mention Ben. Bob and Ben are worried about this and are going to take shifts at night, watching their campsite. I don't know why James didn't get kicked out for chasing, what was his name again? Jack with a knife in the first place, but they were going to take shifts every hour, watching to make sure this kid doesn't come to our camp and try to kill us. But we decided to tell some staff. We told one staff member, and she is happy we told her. And then we told another one, which happened to be his camp adult. He said that the kid is special needs, and said that the kid is not allowed to leave his tent without supervision, and got his knife took away, which honestly I don't trust very much, because he could have easily... Wait, oh yeah, I forgot to say, during dinner, when Bob and Ben were worrying about that, a grown-up overheard, and the grown-up said that the kid tried stealing something from him. Okay, back to this. I don't really trust that, because the kid could have easily just tried stealing a knife during the night when everyone's asleep, and walk up to our campsite and do that. But anyways, yeah, the kid kind of got kicked out after that, and that's the end. Nothing bad happened, but the kid got kicked out of the camp, and kind of creepy as well. Ben and Bob, that night slept well, knowing that James had to leave, but they heard footsteps all over outside their tent, and that thing, whoever it was running around outside, had tried punching the tent and stuff. Kind of strange. That didn't happen anymore once we left, but yeah, that is what happened during the summer camp that I had. Kind of odd video. I usually I haven't posted in a while, but I usually post slap battles or slap battles rip-offs or stuff like that content, but I've gotten kind of bored of that content, so I haven't really been posting, and school makes it harder to post. Now it's summer, but yeah, just wanted to say that. See ya.